Hello everyone, me again. Today's something slightly different and something that you'll be seeing a bit more of, hopefully, is text PowerFab. And this question relates to consuming the material through the cut list. So taking the material out of stock and using it against the cut list. How do we change how do we use a different bar to the one that was designated to that cut list? So first of all, I want to review the cut list very quickly. Okay, so we open our production control job, and if we go to production control and review cut lists, you can see we've got this cut list. And if we raise a cut list report just to give us an overview of what we're looking at, this is our cut list. And on here, it's telling us as part of the combining when we processed the production job, it will have designated a bar which we then raise the purchase order and receive that material, so it's now allocated in the inventory. So this piece here, this is the bar that is required to cut members R8 and R9, 356.171.45, 16.5 meters. Okay, and here's the purchase order that was placed on, and this is the location in which the receiver placed that material. Okay, so it's this bar. Say this bar's at the bottom of the pile, but you've got another one at the top, and you want to consume that one instead. In order to do that, you've first got to have the inventory available. Okay, so if we jump over to inventory, we go to the UBs, and we pick the 356.171.45. So you can see this is the allocated bar. So test 1 is the purchase order number. It's allocated against phase 1, lot 2 of this project here, 210001. And this here indicates the R indicator has been reserved. So you can see that we do have 2 other bars which are available, which could be consumed. Now, an important point here to understand is that it must have the same shape, size, length, and grade. Okay, if it doesn't, it won't show up in the results. Okay, so you've got to make sure that those are correct. Once we've made sure of that, what we can do is jump across to, if we jump across to PowerFab Go here, let me take a few steps back. So let's start from the home screen. So we open our project here, and we go to our prepared cut lists. Okay, from here we can go in and review that cut list. Quick note here, this yellow button over here switches between the old interface and the new interface. I recommend that you get used to using this new interface because there's a lot more information, as you can see from the front screen, on what you're trying to do. It's much more intuitive. So here's the bar we want to cut. We're going to hit that eyeball icon there, which is going to break it down and show us what's in there, and then we hit process to move it through. And then you can see here's the material information. Again, there's that purchase order test 1 and the information you'll remember of where the material was placed when it was received. So it was placed in the racks and location B0. So to change this, what we can do is hit that edit button, and then this will bring up any matching material in the inventory, and we can pick from this list. Okay. Quick note, these headers are filterable. So if you're looking for a particular heat number, you can type it in there and find it, or any of these other values. For example, the bill of lading. So if you put in there DE, it will pick that one. But we're just going to take this material here, HE0004. Before I do that, I'm just going to jump back into EPM in the inventory, and I'm just going to go back to the material and highlight that screen again. So you can see here, we're going to use this bar instead. So HE0004, and then we've got this material here, which is in the racks, and it's got PO test 1. Okay, watch what happens to those once we've moved that material over. So let's go back to EPM Go. Let's pick that bar. Let's say OK, and then let's say cut it. Okay, so that's going to process that material. That's going to flag now as cut inside EPM, inside PowerFab Go. When we minimize that, you'll see that material has been consumed now, and that material that was on test 1 has gone back into stock. Okay, so the inventory is updated automatically. All right. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Post a comment, like it, let me know if you've got any other questions. There will be, as I said, there will be more PowerFab content coming along. So let me know what you want to see, and we'll make it happen. All right. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.